Hello everyone, welcome back to Dr. JP classes. I hope you all are fine. Friends, in my previous video, we all are discussed about gender equality, NEP 2020 and many other videos that is related to education. You can watch those videos. I shall provide the link of those videos in the description box. If you are new to this channel, please like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon to get notification when the new videos are uploaded. Today we all are going to discuss about meaning and objectives of education. According to Swami Vivekananda, the secret of life is not enjoyment but education through experience. Education gives us an understanding of the world around us and offers us an opportunity to use that knowledge wisely. Knowledge is power. By using the strength of knowledge, a man complete control on his life. Benjamin Franklin, a great American writer, scientist, inventor, and political philosopher, once said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." Through the education, we get different types of knowledge. According to the Chanakya, education is the best friend and an educated person is respected everywhere. Education gives us an understanding of the world around us and offers us an opportunity to use that knowledge wisely. According to the Alan Bloom, education is the movement from darkness to light. And it is also said a good education is a foundation for a better future. In this video, we all are discuss about how education is important for human being and it is essential for a better future. Education is one thing no one can take away from you. In this video, we will learn introduction, meaning of education, etymological meaning of education, then narrow and broader meaning of education, definition of education, then modern concept of education, nature of education, and objectives of education. This video covers different meaning of education, broader, narrow, and etymological meaning of education, different definitions of education, nature and important objectives of education. So friends, watch this video till the end. Let's start. The term education stands for E for enlightenment, D for development, U for united, C for creativity, A for attention, then T for talent, I for innovative, O for outstanding, and N for nationality. At first, enlightenment. The education enlightening the individual. Through education, the individual would also be better prepared to live as a good citizen. Then development. Education provides a foundation for development. That development refers to growth or positive change. Education is a tool for all-round development, both individual and societal. Then united. Unity is an essential value towards building a successful institution and a better nation. Through education, young children know the value of respect, tolerance, and empathy. Education allows students to explore their creativity. Creativity is a valuable skill. Education helps the student for the development of creative power. Then attention. Attention monitor and regulate our thoughts and action. Attention is the first step in the learning process. Attention play a critical role in almost every area of life, including school, work, and relationships. Then T for talent. Education helps to develop the talents of the individual. Development of a talent is a secret weapon. It increases productivity and performance. Then I for innovative. Education develops innovative competencies of the individual, that is ability to solve their own problem, and it will help to develop their creativity and problem solving skills. Then O for outstanding. Education makes the person as an outstanding individual. It helps a person to get knowledge and improve confidence level through the life. It plays a great role in our career growth as well as in the personal growth. At last, N stands for nationality. Education has a great role in promoting national and emotional integration, and it is a powerful instrument in making the people of a country an integrated nation, and it develops the status of belongingness to a particular nation. And education develops the idea among the people unity as a national entity. So friends, through the abbreviation of education, we know that how education is important for overall development of the individual and at the same time development of the society. At first introduction, education is an essential tool that helps one to acquire knowledge and plays a vital role in shaping society. In shaping the society, education plays important role and education helps people to become a good citizen. Education helps an individual to make better decisions using knowledge and understanding. Education helps the individual to take a decision through using their knowledge and understanding. That helps to increasing success rates. Education enhances a person more empathetic, sensible, helpful and tolerant through social and moral values. Education prepares the children to contribute towards the development and for the future of the country. Education spreads knowledge among the people and is responsible for the overall development of society. It leads to discovery of multi-inventions in medicines, technology, history, architecture, etc. Education is crucial in one's life because it is highly responsible for the growth and overall development of a person. It provides the necessary skills that make one successful in life. Through the education, different skills are developed, that is problem solving skills, develop the creative power of the individual, develop the critical thinking power, analytical power of the persons that are quite helpful for the success in life. Education helps individual knowing and respecting the rights, laws and regulation. Not only education helps individual knowing the rights but also respecting the rights, laws and regulations of the society. To become successful in their life, education is quite essential for human being. Then what is education or meaning of education? Education is the systematic way to achieve knowledge, get progress and bring prosperity and success in our lives. It is one of the essential elements that differentiate a human from the rest of the creature. Education is the transformation of mind, attitude, behavior and physical body. A person can contribute value to society. Education improves one's skills, abilities, knowledge, attitude and personality. The education leads to enlightenment, brings happiness and is the source of civilized society. Education forms a distant line of separation between man and other creatures, making man the smallest but intelligent and powerful animal on earth. Education is the most powerful tool that makes what we are today. It differentiates men from the other creatures. And education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change our world. Education brings happiness, enlightening the individual to live as a good citizen. Education also improves skills, ability, knowledge, attitude and personality of the individual. Education is the key process that helps a significant role in molding the ethics and culture of the society. It empowers us to face the challenges of life more efficiently. Education makes people more tolerant of others. It makes them more open-minded so they can accept different views and opinions. Education plays important role in shaping the ethics and culture of the society and help people to live together peacefully. This further opens the gates for equal opportunities and a better standard of living for everyone. Education is a foundation for development and progress of any society. If there is development in any society, the education plays important role. It is a base upon which the whole building of human development stands. Getting proper education is necessary for success in life, just like the food is necessary for the healthy human body. The good education is constructive in nature, which is very helpful in future life. Education encourages thinking outside the box and experimenting with new ideas. It starts at birth and one can gain it till the ends, or we can say that the education starts from birth and continue it till death. Moving towards etymological meaning of education or derivation of a word education. The word education is derived from the Latin words educare, educere, e plus duco, and educatum. Educare means to nourish, to bring up, to raise up. To nourish basically used to promote healthy growth. To bring up, that is used to care for a child or look after a child. Then to rise up, that is basically used to improve the condition, position or status. Educia, that means to lead out, to draw out. Lead out, that means moving more quickly, and draw out, that means extract good qualities and remove all the bad qualities. Then the letter E means out of and duco means to lead. That means to extract out the best in men. Then educatum, that means the act of teaching or training. The education words in other languages that are Sikkha from the Sanskrit root sas, that means to discipline, to control and to instruct. Then Vidya from the Sanskrit verbal root vid, that means to know. Then Jnana, that is knowledge. Then other derivation word of education is talim. Then moving towards what is the narrow meaning of education and broader meaning of education. In narrow meaning of education, education is confined to teaching and instruction acts inside schools. The training that is given within the four walls of the educational institution during a particular period of time to attain prescribed purpose and objectives. In narrow meaning of education, the education provided in school, college and university. The learning assignment and scheduled time is over, the education come to an end in narrow meaning of education. But in wider or broader meaning of education is that it is a lifelong process of modification of behavior through every experience of life. In this sense, education is imparted by every person to anybody at any time, at any place and any way. It aims at the total development of the person. The broader meaning of education is not confined in the four walls of the classroom. It is a lifelong process. In narrow meaning of education, there is time limit. It is based on certain purpose and objectives. But in broader meaning of education, education is imparted at any time, any place and anywhere. The main aim of broader meaning of education, that is total development of a person. Then definitions of education. Different philosophers define education in different ways. According to Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. According to John Dewey, education is not preparation for life, education is life itself. According to the Aristotle, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruits is sweet. According to the Alan Bloom, education is the movement from darkness to light, and education is not the learning of facts but the training of mind to think, according to the Albert Einstein. According to Plato, education is the capacity to feel pleasure and pain at the right moment. According to Aristotle, education is a creation of sound mind in a sound body. According to Pestalogy, education is the natural, harmonious and progressive development of man's innate powers. Then according to Swami Vivekananda, education is a manifestation of perfection already in man. According to Swami Vivekananda, education is something which is already exists in man and it is make great efforts to achieve it. According to Mahatma Gandhi, education is an all-round drawing out of the best in child and man, body, mind and spirit. Here, Mahatma Gandhi gives importance to all-round development of the child, that is physical, intellectual, social, emotional and spiritual development of the child. Then modern concept of education. Modern concept of education designed in such a way the importance is given to four heads: head, heart, hand and health. Head, that is related to mind, that is clear thinking; heart to greater loyalty; hands to larger service provided to mankind and at the same time to the society; health, that is related to better living. The modern concept of education also gives importance to learning by doing, development of the problem solving skills, global understanding, personal development, and gives importance to environmental protection. Education is the ability to think, apply it in the world, and to know the values of life. It does not limit with self education but also to spread it to every human around us. There is no end for education. As in each and every stage of human life, we learn something. It is not about learning life, but education itself is life. Education itself is life because education helps people become better citizens, get a better paid job, shows the difference between good and bad. Through education, we are able to shape a better society by knowing and respecting rights, laws and regulations. Then the aims of the education refers to all-round development, that is the development of cognitive ability, sensory and motor ability, physical development, language development and socio-environmental and personal development. Cognitive development related to development of child's ability to think, sensory motor development related to develop the child's ability to complete more complex learning tasks, and it is also quite helpful for the development of problem solving skills. Physical development involves growth and change in the body, health and brain. That development is quite helpful for the development of motor skills. Then language. Language is the foundation for most of the learning. Language development support many other aspects of development. Then socio-emotional and personal development supports children to learn how to deal with others, make friends, understand others' feelings, and learn about right and wrong. The true education is the harmonious development of physical, mental, moral, and social, the four dimensions of life. The view of 21st century is the illiterate of the future are not those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Alvin Toffler coined the word learn, relearn, and unlearn. As human beings, we need to learn, unlearn, and relearn to keep pace with the rapidly changing world and technology. At the start of our education, we are always excited and keen to learn new things, but with the time we lose interest. We tend to hold on to whatever we learn and work continuously without focusing on the need to unlearn and relearn. Unlearn, that is to discard something learned, especially false or outdated information from one's memory. It is not about forgetting what we learn, but it's rather the ability to choose an alternative mental model in which we operate. Relearn, that means to learn something again. Every day we learn new things. Now, learning alone is not enough. To be successful, we must master the learn, unlearn, and relearn cycle of success. We are in the technological era, we are in the 21st century, so we should begin our learning with unlearning and relearning journey. Then, nature of education. Education is purposive. Education opens the door to an individual. It provides opportunity to the individual to lead better life. Education is planned. Education is lifelong. Throughout their life, individuals learn something. Plato said that education is from womb to tomb. It is from birth to till death. It is continuing throughout life. Education is bipolar process. According to John Adams, education is a bipolar process because there is a constant interaction between teacher and student or educator and educand. Education is tripolar process. According to John Dewey, education is a tripolar process, not a bipolar process. Education revolves around the student, the teacher, and the environment in which the education is being imparted. All the three play a major role in the process of learning and imparting education. Education is psychological as well as social. Psychology is primarily concerned with the behavior of an individual, and sociology, on the other hand, is concerned with the role individual plays in society. Education helps us to better understand human behavior. Then, education is a gift. The gift of education will never get old or expire. Better and quality education is the best gift we can give someone. Then, education develops different skills of the individual because skills develop a sense of self-confidence and prepare the individual for upcoming challenges. Then, education develops positive attitude among students, that is self-discipline, confidence, team spirit, responsible, punctual, etc. Then education improves the quality of life. It gives the knowledge of how they work within the limits. Then talent. It also develops the talent of the individual. The talent development increase productivity, at the same time develop the performance of the person. Then objectives. First, to help student acquire knowledge. Education impart knowledge and wisdom. However, this is not limited to textbook knowledge. Then to shape character and behavior. It helps students acquire knowledge, and this is not just what is included in the syllabus. Through this process, the character is shaped and behavior is molded. Education brings self-discipline, a sense of responsibility, teamwork among children. Then foster independence. It helps students to be strong and independent. One of the outcomes of effective education is independence and a strong foothold. Education prepares a base for further development. To motivate students, teachers have the capacity to fire intrinsic motivation in the students, and this will help students to be successful in life. Education motivating the individual to achieving the goals. Then to enable students maintain balance in life. Educated person enjoy a good life as education enables them to live characterful, happy, well organized and balanced life. Education not only makes us able to learn about history, science, math, geography and other subjects. However, it makes us smart enough to learn how to live life and handle bad situations. Then to help students produce good citizens. Education produced the civilized and well organized persons. The educated person incorporate good ideas and ultimately go for better in life. It helps one in getting out of one's comfort zone where the magic lies. It teaches the individual to know the comfort zone just like magic. Then other objectives of education are: it helps to develop logical reasoning and prepare for life. Logical reasoning, that means to make important decisions, solve problems, etc. that are quite helpful for the individual for their future life. It helps to fulfill the desire. It is a gradual process to bring positive life changes. It helps to enhance one's thoughts and express them in different ways. It enables a person to make a logical decisions, allows them to differentiate between right and wrong. Then, education is the act of teaching knowledge to others and the act of receiving knowledge from someone else. To summing up, it is said that education is a way that improves our lives and pushes us to be better people. It offers opportunities, allowing us to use our experience and knowledge to gain respect and lead a better life in the future. This is the wealth that can be transformed from age to age. There is no end for education, as in each and every stage of our life we learn something. It gives us an understanding of the world around us. Then, at last, we can say that education is the only way to win the world. Friends, what is your opinion about education? Use the comment box to express your ideas. That's all, friends. Friends, if my video provides you little bit information, then like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.